It's Ostander's live artist talk with artists from Belarus, from Minsk, and our new beginning of Ostander's project. We are going with new design, with new face into the internet now. You can look at ostanders.de and see what are our new pictures of Ostanders. It's absolutely new design made by Katerina Streltsova for us. And first session in this new face, in this new outfit, is session from Minsk. And we have very nice artists tonight. So I can say we will see two music performances today with Yegor Zabelov. Hello, Yegor.
Hi.
And with Master Light or Natalia. Okay, so Yegor's performance is 7:15 Berlin time, and Natalia at 8 p.m. And Christina, our gallery chef, can say about the visual artists.
Hello, we have today two artists from our art gallery. Andros, hello, welcome. And Katerina, nice to meet you guys. We'll talk about later about your art and the gallery.
Yeah, we have some more new artists in the gallery. So about
yes,
five or six artists from Minsk joined our gallery in this day, and only two of them are now in this talk. But we will go on. So let's look at the site. Perhaps let's show to our viewers how is our new homepage is looking, and then take a talk with the visual artists. Christina,
so,
could you make
sharing? Yeah, I started sharing my screen. I hope you see everything. This is right now the online view on Twitch, on the website.
That are we there? Okay, we are seeing us in the stream. Okay,
right. And on the first page, you have an overview on the topics, on the main topics on the website. This is the upcoming events, the 3D art gallery that you can visit and have look around, walk through the virtual gallery.
This is a 3D gallery of former artists from the former sessions, not from the Minsk session.
Not from the Minsk, that's
we
right.
Have one more for Minsk artists, also one 3D gallery. Yeah.
That's right. We have two 3D galleries, one for the actual participants and one for the formers. And of course, we have an online archive where you can see all the videos, all the performances of music performances, art, poetry, whatever we had in the past, you can find in the archive. And of course, you have the possibility to donate to our participants to support them through that hard Corona time, because everything is now frozen and it's a hard time to survive for the people who are leaving from the arts.
Okay, and now let's go to the art gallery, perhaps.
Yes,
and there are some new artists there, and some of them are here in the talk.
That's right. In the beginning, in the top, you see the 3D gallery of Minsk and the new participants from Minsk. I don't know if it's necessary to go now into detail and to show all the works of the participants, or should we start the conversation about...
Let's talk first to perhaps to the artists who are here now. So I think to Andrus at first. I think.
Yeah.
This is Andrus Takendang. He is also in the talk.
Yeah, Andrus, would you like to introduce yourself first? Можешь представить себя, пожалуйста?
Привет, я Андрюс, художник, музыкант, и я рад, что попал в хорошую компанию и могу с вами поразговаривать.
He's Andros. He's a musician and painter, and he's happy to be here in this such good company. Christina, I think it's better without screen sharing now, so we can see the artist.
Yeah.
So then you can ask a few questions to Andros. I think Christina.
Yeah, Andros, what is your motivation? What is your aim? What are you trying to show in your art? Что является твоей мотивацией? Что ты показываешь на твоих произведениях? Там мы видим сатиру, критика. Расскажи побольше, пожалуйста.
Это иронические картины. Они...
Ironic pictures.
И здесь немного есть примитивного искусства.
Some primitive art.
Они на границе между академической живописью
between between academic and not academic art.
It's a combination of academic.
What was the second word? Какой был второй? Between primitive. Okay.
Примитивная.
Between primitive and academic. That's right. I'm not an expert for visual art. Christina, did I understand right?
Neither, but I think that's right to explain it that way.
One more question.
У тебя очень интересные цвета, которые ты используешь. У тебя инспирация от природы, от атмосферы, в которой ты живешь, или сфера какая-то, которую ты чувствуешь?
Ну, да, это какие-то эмоциональные поиски. И, да, это эмоциональный поиск, и вдохновляет город Минск.
Okay, my inspiration is the city of Minsk, and it's always an emotional search for the theme, for the inspiration. It's always an emotional search. It's very important, I think. Yeah, it's very nice word.
Андрюс, ты выставляешься, ты в первую очередь зарабатываешь искусством, или это твое хобби?
Are you earning money with art, or it's just your hobby?
Я продаю свои картины.
I also sell my art.
Но это не является основным моим доходом, потому что в Беларуси трудно быть художником и жить только искусством.
Yeah.
In Belarus, it's very difficult to earn money only with art. So it is, first of all, a hobby, but you also sell his art. Андрюс, слово вылетело. Есть какие-то платформы, где ты продаешь свое искусство, или напрямую на каких-то маркетах? Как ты продаешь искусство?
Where are you selling your art? At which platforms or markets?
Я использую свой Instagram, но...
I use my Instagram profile as a platform.
Но я знаю, когда началась пандемия и карантин, то в Фейсбуке образовалось сообщество.
Мы тебя потеряли немножко. First of all, Andrus uses Instagram. This is how he started to sell his art. And during the pandemic time, he just wanted to explain which other platform or market he finds for himself, but we lost the connection. Maybe he will try to join us once again, but let's wait a few moments.
He's trying to say something important that is being censored from the. It's very important thing.
Yeah, but okay.
He must come over. He must come over this.
He will try. I hope so.
Andros, come back to us. Okay, let's talk to Katerina a little bit.
Yeah, Katerina, please introduce yourself.
Hi, everybody. I'm Katerina Dubovik, and I'm a graphic artist and illustrator from Minsk, Belarus. But now I'm based in Amsterdam, and I live and work here. I basically, most of my time, I work with children book illustration and illustrations. I also teach illustrations, which is my main income. But also I can't just do that. I also do my own personal art projects, couple of which will be presented on your platform. Thank you very much for this.
Thank you.
And well, that's it about me, I guess.
And Katerina, how you told you're living apart for how many years already, and why did you left the country? If it's
well, it was never my, you know, very strong intention to leave Belarus, but it just happened. And I live abroad. I live in Netherlands for 4 years now. I visit Belarus very often, and to be honest, until the last year, I was working only with Belarusian publishing houses, and I was making books in Belarusian just because I thought it's important, because we don't have lots of literature for children in Belarusian language, and I think it's very sad.
So the connection is still very strong.
Yeah.
And for your private arts, do you still work in Belarus also?
No, I work only here in Amsterdam, and I work with etchings and drawings, paintings, like.
Yeah, we would like to show her drawings, but it's a little technical fail. It's not already on the page, but it will be right after the show. Christina will do this.
I'm so sorry.
We are sorry.
Not a problem. It happens to me all the time, to be honest. So I'm used to it.
I'm very sorry.
We will get the link and we will post this extra for, yeah.
Yeah, of course. Oh, Andrus is back.
Andrus is back. Perhaps one more question with Katerina, and then perhaps back to Andrus.
Yes, of course. Just a second. I wrote some questions that I would like to ask the participants. How do you think the creative minds in Belarus are influencing or important for the situation, the actual situation in Belarus? Do they have a strong impact on the transformation of the minds of the society?
I think it's a complicated question, because in my opinion, society in Belarus is very strongly divided. It's like two different worlds. People who are interested in such things, and people who are definitely not. So I think it's hard to tell if it's I definitely think it's influences people who are into art and into cultural life, but it's not like a massive stuff.
It's not a massive change possibility.
But the impulse is quite strong, so that there will be a strong and positive impact and Entwicklung.
Развitие, Entwicklung und Развитие, wenn wir die beiden Wörter sagen, das hören uns schon die Leute. Ja. Development. Yeah.
Of the
Development of the society. Yeah.
Through the arts and music.
Please, can you repeat the question? Because I.
You told us that the society is divided. The one that are active and strong and interested in art, and the other one that are a part of them and don't really get into it. But do you think that visual arts will have or do have a strong possibility to influence people, young people?
Yes, I think so. Absolutely. Because if it's not like that, what's the point of art then? I think if we can change even one person somehow, it's quite good, and it's a success, you know.
I
So
asked therefore because the political situation that we all know how it is in Belarus, do they make borders and осложняют развитие?
It's making the development difficult.
Do they complicate all
Complicated,
the
yeah.
process?
of course it is. I think Andrus will agree with me because, for example, I graduated Belarusian Academy of Art, and it's not like I think that it's a bad academy. It's not my opinion, but I think if Academy of Art have to make artists also a teachers, and they place this couple several people. It's actually several people a year, and they can't find a place where they can prove themselves as artists, and they have to teach people, students, or just pupils. It's a big failure. It's real big failure, and you actually have no option. For example, for me, I wanted to make books not like just regular books. I wanted to make them good and nice and like a piece of art. And first few years, I didn't get anything from this. No money, not at all. It was just if you want to do something, of course you can, but you won't get any help for this.
Only personal motivation.
Yes.
To achieve and to change something. Yeah, that's hard.
Yes, exactly. I think it's in every art fields, music, literature, art, it's everywhere. I don't know. I really can't come with any example where something was different.
It's not so happy prognose, but we hope that the change is coming or will come, and perhaps in 1 or 2 years the things will be other way.
Well, yeah, but I think real artists, they can't just don't do art, you know. They always will find a way for them.
Okay, that's a nice message. Okay, thank you, Katerina, for this opinion, really interesting opinion. And we wanted to ask Andrus one more question, or to tell us where he is now, what is the location there, and the street near to this location, and some buildings, you said. Yeah. Можешь по-русски говорить, мы переведем.
Андрюс, ты нам только вот, до эфира говорил, что ты находишься в очень культовом месте. Расскажи, покажи нам, пожалуйста. Не слышим.
Я послушаю. Рассказывай. No sound. Oh, Andrus has no sound. Okay. Does you have no sound? Technical problems. Okay, then try once again to come in. Попробуй еще раз зайти, а мы пока поговорим с другими, потому что звука нет.
Звука
No
нет,
sound. Okay, Andrus. Okay, if Andrus is trying to fix this technical problem, we could talk to other artists, to musicians. Andrus. Okay, to musicians, and here's Yegor Zabelov. Yegor, hello. Yegor is a very creative guy. I didn't know his music before the festival, but many people thought, oh, Yegor Zabelov, this guy is one of most innovative, creative guys in Belarus, and that's why we are glad to have his performance tonight at 7:15 Berlin time on our homepage ostanders.de. Okay, Yegor, you are doing accordion music. You learn this as in an academy, in a music school. Okay, you are a professional accordion player for how many years?
Yeah, first of all, thank you for having me to this conversation and to this festival. Yeah, it's really, it's quite difficult time, as you said, and yeah, I can say that I was kind of under the big depression about all of that, and I just stopped playing accordion for some time. Yeah, I tried to learn a bit more electronic music, but yeah, then it happened the same with that kind of music. And now I'm trying to find like my way in this situation, to find more activities to start to do something. So yeah, and yes, I studied accordion from, I don't know, from 9 years old, and
you were nine young boy with 9 years. You begin to play.
Yeah, I think so, because my father is accordion player.
Okay, and, dynasty. Yeah. It's a dynasty.
No chance. No chance.
Yeah,
no any chance.
It's the same.
And your brother, right?
And two brothers. Yeah.
All play accordion. Accordion dynasty, really. Okay, very nice.
Crazy family.
Okay, and you already traveled a lot and was a lot in Europe. I've seen some informations about you. For example, Yegor already played at Bardentreffen in Nuremberg. Ostanders is a project from Nuremberg, and it's very nice situation that this guy is coming back to Nuremberg virtually now with his performance. How did you like it in Bardentreffen and in some other gigs in Germany?
So this festival, Bardentreffen, yeah, it was totally amazing. It's really big event, city event, and
how many 2 years ago?
1 year.
Last year. Okay.
Yeah, last summer. So it was.
What was the topic? The topic of the Bardentreffen. What was this last?
Accordion music.
Accordion music. Okay.
Yeah, you know.
I was not not a lot on this performance. Sorry. Okay. And it was a big stage. Yeah, which one?
Yeah, it was ruins of old church.
St. Katarina ruin.
Yeah, very. Okay. Wow, it's a very atmospheric place, and yeah, I played not solo. I played with my trio.
Trio, okay.
Yes.
I remember I was there.
Yes.
You were there, okay.
So tell us, please.
How was it, Christina?
It was very crowded. So many people wanted to listen to your music, and it was really wonderful because of the music and the atmosphere. The Katarina Ruin is a very nice place for such a kind of concerts.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, it was amazing.
So you had a trio with other musicians. What did they?
Yeah, so yes, it's two musicians from Minsk. It's bass player Alexander Yefimov and drummer Vladimir Beker.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, I'm trying to play with them, but we have we are running one more project with Alexander Yefimov. It's kind of they do electronic music and based on my compositions. Yeah, and in August I think we will have like release EP on the Turkish label in August. So
very nice.
It sounds very exciting for me.
Okay, we will inform our Ostanders viewers about this. We have also a group on Facebook, and we hope to always inform what the artists who perform for Ostanders are doing, new albums, new projects. It's very interesting. So this is coming in August, and some other projects running now and releases or something.
Yeah, so not a long time ago I released my first solo album it was in March. It's called Niti, and I released it myself. So I was looking for a label, but yeah, I've got a Swedish one, but yeah, it was just a bit too small for me, and I decided that okay, I will do it myself. And but actually, I really love this work. Actually, it's very difficult for me to start to do this record with accordion, because I always think that it's I always need something more for this accordion, or some musicians, or I don't know, and I'm always not really satisfied with the recording.
Perfectionist.
Of a, not really. I just didn't find a really good way to do it and good people, because yeah, actually I've met the guy from Ukraine. So this Yura Hustachka, he works with the Daha Bracha band.
Oh yeah, okay.
You know, so he recorded the albums for them, and Daha Bracha recommended this guy for me, and I went to Paris, and we had 3 days recording time, and we did this album, this first album. And this guy, he's totally amazing, and he take I think it's he took everything from this accordion, yeah, all. And so I love this album, and the sound, and the working process, and yeah,
where we can check it, where we can check your album at Bandcamp.
Yeah, so
Spotify,
okay. Bandcamp. Okay, yeah, it's better Bandcamp.
Yeah, always Bandcamp. Yeah, Yegor Zabelov, to search for Yegor Zabelov in Bandcamp.
Yes, sure.
Yegor Zabelov, you can watch it in our description. Perhaps we will make a link to Bandcamp also to the description. Okay, yeah, Andrus is perhaps now ready to... hello?
Andrus, ты вернулся.
No. Okay, this...
Andrus! Блин.
А может ты расскажешь?
У тебя есть второй телефон, звони по телефону мне, а я...
Perhaps Yegor can tell, do you know this place where he is now?
А где он?
Culture place in Minsk.
Какое-то кафе, где some art coffee where there are sometimes exhibitions are taking place.
It's definitely illegal. Something.
No,
no.
You know. This guy is very legal. Hello.
I mean, everything connected to art is illegal.
Yeah, that's the problem. That's the problem. And to the street, could you go to the street? Можешь выйти на улицу показать? Ты же показывала там улицу красивую. Да. Street, very big street there next to this place. Yeah, you know this place, Natalia, or Igor, or Katerina?
Yeah, I know this place.
And there is KGB building. That's very important in Minsk. In each corner is KGB building, and also next to this art exhibition center. Okay, very nice city. I have been to Minsk, and it's very nice city. I love this city. I love to see these pictures.
Actually, at this street and near this building, we had that kind of protest.
Yeah, really? Okay.
Political situation. Yeah. And
this long square of people.
Yeah.
How
it was here, and
how long was it?
I don't know. It was quite long.
Kilometers, thing. And in many Belarus cities was such action, not only in Minsk. I think it was also new in this protest in this year that it was not only Minsk. It was really all around the country.
Yes, and this is big scene.
Yeah, I think it's very important now. Okay, I don't know if we should talk more about politics. Perhaps our viewers don't know the situation, but okay, I perhaps try to show it to tell my view of this. Yeah, Belarus is still living some totalitarian regime coming from Soviet times and keeping there with President Lukashenko for a long time. It's my point of view, and more and more people are not satisfied with this life and want some changes. And the 9th of August, the next выборы, elections are coming, and the candidates except of Lukashenko are going to jail. How many are now in jail? How many candidates? Only Babariko or more?
Yes, one.
One of them was sent to jail for some reasons that Lukashenko found. Yeah, it's very. Yeah, it's Belarus is staying before changes, and we hope that art will help to that the community of Belarus is going this way in their minds to really change minds, because before you change minds and souls, you cannot change the regime, I think. Or what you could say, this, Yegor?
Sorry?
Do you want to say something about this? About the change, about the election, about the...
Yeah, just okay. So we just, yeah, you know, actually in Belarus, I think we have yeah, people on on different borders. Yeah,
Katerina already said it's too. It's
yes,
very
yes,
divided.
yes.
Divided. Yeah.
Yes, and this is time. This I think it's yeah, I can say it's good time to be together and to have this to unite people. Yeah, and yeah, this is very important. And I think maybe all this situation it's because of we didn't have it, and now we have to do it. We have to be together. Yeah, this is a big thing. And that doesn't matter if we are like
black or white.
yeah,
Okay.
And that's why I think maybe somehow the art has to go out on the streets and trying to connect somehow this yeah,
to make impulse. Yeah,
it's easy to say, but it's difficult to do. But so I said what I want.
That's very nice. Thank you, Igor. Somebody wants to say something more about this? Andrus is without sound still. Andrus? No. I think it's being censored, really. Just hard. Okay, very nice. Sending hard. You can write in the chat here in Zoom, and we will...
Слушай, Андруся, попробуй достать микрофон и просто в этот смартфон поговорить. Или что?
Oh. Yeah, just without... Okay. Hello. Okay, still technical problems. So we come to our next artist now. It's Natalia Masterlight. Okay, Natalia, who are you? Tell us about yourself a little bit.
Yeah, I also make music by my own, and that's mostly electronic music. There are some synths and singing involved, and I produce everything in my home studio, and my home studio always moves around. So, and now, yeah, I was born in Minsk, and recently I moved to Berlin, yeah, in October, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna play tonight too at 8.
At 8 p.m. Okay, we had Masterlight already on Ostanders Festival in Rio before.
That's right.
2 years ago, I think.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was in Sedbao, so you could be that you heard her. And now, after that, she released. Just tell us about your new releases and about the stuff in the performance tonight.
All right. So my last album was released a year ago. Yeah.
Женщин Woman or this one?
Женщин
Woman.
Exactly. Yeah. And the main.
With a very nice cover. Okay. Yeah. Sorry.
My main challenge in this album was to use sampling. yeah, sampling approach, but yeah, sampling approach is not nothing special nowadays, but I used the only samples of broken orchestral instruments, and all the music is made only by the samples. Yeah, and it was fun. It was released on Ukrainian label Masterskaya.
By Ivan Dorn.
Yes,
Oh,
exactly.
okay.
Yeah, it was just an experiment for me.
Very nice.
And then, yeah, I had this crazy years of touring all the time and having no time to relax. And now I'm finally, yeah, here in Berlin. So it's my new challenge to live here. And yeah, now I started here. I just was inspired by this dance culture a lot, you know. Yeah, just feeling the life so much. This is the place where you can feel the life and you understand that dancing is just something which we have, yeah, just all the people always have had.
Can connect
this.
people, yeah.
Yes, exactly. When we dance, we can forget all the problems. And I wanted to do something just to make people dance and yeah, and of course I was hoping that I can play here in Berlin because there are so many clubs and everything. And then Corona happened, and yeah, this new program will be performed tonight.
Okay,
online.
it's all new tracks, never released before.
Yeah, I played them sometime live, also like for online, but some tracks will be absolutely new. But do you know what? Actually, I realized that this performing experience, it's not the most important thing for me. I got back to my roots where I can sit with my synths and just have good time with them. So that's why I really had fun doing this program, making this music, and yeah.
Yeah, and you will dance. Our viewers will enjoy it and dance non-stop all the time. I've already took a look at this nice video, also made in Berlin. Yes, made in Berlin with
exactly.
with some special effects and Nebel. With folk, it's very interesting.
That's my friend's house.
Yeah, it's friend's house.
Do you know what was also cool? It was a cool occasion to organize this Kvartirnik gig again. So Kvartirnik, this is a flat gig. It used to be popular in Soviet Union when a lot of musicians were forbidden and they couldn't perform, and they had to perform at home for small crowds. And now it became a thing again. So
it's a very nice Kvartirnik video with dance music and people dancing there. Some of them, and you are, take a look tonight, and you will enjoy. Okay.
And do you know what else, Vaha? I wanted to add to this question about the situation in Belarus. That
of course.
What you asked, what artists can do, I think art can move people to this inner freedom, which is not really connected to all this, you know, people in suits and
governments.
Yeah, exactly. And art, this is really something which brings you there to this point when you don't need anybody, when you can feel strong enough. So that, I think, this is the main
purpose
of art, to make you stronger and not be dependent.
Okay.
Of course, it's hard to live in some environment. That's why I also moved. But yeah, you still can be, you know, like Igor can. I feel like, and everybody, Katerina, Andrews, these are examples how people can be so free inside. And nothing can really, change it.
Very nice. It's very nice message again. Yeah, Christina, you have got some questions perhaps for all artists that all of them could answer, or are you done with your questions?
Wow.
It's already 40 minutes. We have a paid Zoom account, so we could speak more than 40 minutes.
I would like to talk very much to Andrus.
Yeah, Andrus will be very nice to hear. He has something to say. I don't know what we do with fucking Zoom. I don't know. Perhaps really call Егор. Позвони Егору, просто он нам будет рассказывать. Yeah, okay. Seems
I will
not.
call Andrus from Facebook, and then you will hear him.
Okay.
Давайте я наберу в Фейсбуке и поставлю на громкую связь, и так, может быть, поговорим. Давай попробуем.
Okay. We are always making technical challenges. We already survived many technical challenges, and this can't stop us.
And how does it look with concerts in Germany now?
It's also difficult. There are no official events in Kulturcentrum Zedbau, where we are now, for example, based with the events. It's not, also events inside big concerts are not allowed. There are some interesting open air projects and concerts before the window, just playing in next to the houses, just in the neighborhood or something like that. Smaller concerts in open air. No open air dance parties. I think they are not allowed, and concerts. It's not much, but it's beginning to. I think in next weeks we will see some new solutions for the problem. Yeah, it must be some hygiene rules, but it also must be art and music. So we hope that it will get big again. Bardentreffen this year will not take place, of course, and Oktoberfest will not take place. That's where it is deadly for Germans. It could not be real. Oktoberfest, no! So you can see if Oktoberfest is not allowed, so not many concerts and events are.
And at the moment we are speaking about the Christmas market that is taking place
in December.
In November, December, yeah, but probably.
We don't know. So in the moment, are really a few events and new solutions are growing. For example, cinema with chairs in the distance. Chairs always in in couples and with distance of 2 meters between them. No, cinema is possible, for example. They already made a rave in the cinema, Autokino, and they played, DJ played there, and you can hear it in your car. So the people are coming. So solutions are coming. We will see. And after that, Corona will pass by, and then it will grow really. But for this time, we have Ostanders Digitale Liebe. We made this for this time. We knew that it will last a little bit with Corona times, and now we are able to do this online. It's still something good. Okay, now Andros is now on.
I have Andros on the phone.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, but
Скажи что-нибудь, чтобы проверить звук.
Да, привет. Меня слышно лучше?
Слышно?
Да, но видео теперь нет, то есть no video.
Видео нет, извините,
okay.
Зато есть голос.
Okay, Andros.
But yeah, we still hear Andros, so that's fine. Let's continue with the interview via Facebook. Андрус, ты нам хотела рассказать до этого, когда пропала связь, или ты уже начал рассказывать, что ты раньше продавал, или и сейчас в том числе, через Инстаграм свои работы, и когда началась эпидемия, ты как раз хотел...
You were selling your art over with Instagram, and then the epidemic began.
И в Фейсбуке появилась группа
It was
1, 2, 3.
It was a new group in Facebook. There are many such groups now. You can see where artists, visual artists are showing. Yeah.
It's called 1, 2, 3.
Там, где художники продают работы и покупают тоже друг друга. Если ты продаешь 10 работ, то ты покупаешь у какого-то другого художника работу.
the artists are selling and buying art. It's an interesting concept. So if you sell 10 works of you, you must buy one from some other artists. It's an interesting concept. Yeah, who can help us if not we? So it's yeah, okay.
И там ты еще должен для сайта, если ты несколько продал, ты для сайта тоже жертвуешь там одну работу.
Okay, and if you sell some works, so you will donate. You must donate a work to this page or to this site. Okay.
Андрюш, пожалуйста, а это распространяется только на вашей территории или на постсоветском пространстве, так сказать?
It is only a Belarus project or in more land.
По-моему, такое есть и в Украине тоже.
Also in Russia and Ukraine.
Да, в Украине, я знаю, есть Соль и Перец, да, Вах?
Да, there are many such groups now. Соль и Перец is from Ukraine. We've seen these groups because our exhibition is also kind of this, our art gallery, but we are not selling it's not about selling in our gallery. But of course, the artist must search for the possibility also to sell. So if you like some of works of our artists in our gallery, please contact us. Can contact the artist directly now. Is this option now?
Not at the moment.
Will come that you can contact the artist directly and buy his works, and also over Kunstmatrix in the 3D gallery you can write an email that will be directed to the artist. We are not taking part in this transfers of money on something. We just want to connect people, artists, and also art lovers.
И еще хотел сказать, что сейчас пандемия коронавируса плюс выборы президента, они принесли какие-то двоякие результаты в художественную жизнь Беларуси. Потому что с одной стороны нету концертов,
Okay, yeah.
повысилась самоорганизация художников.
Секундочку, переведем.
This situation with pandemic and the president election, the political situation brought Belarus to a new state where there are no concerts, no exhibitions in the moment, but the artists must organize themselves better. So their new structures are growing.
Андрюс, расскажи, как это происходит?
Хорошо. С одной стороны, есть депрессия, потому что, некоторые художники не знают, что делать, и уже выборы президентские не радуют. С другой стороны, возникла группа, которая называется «Культ-протест».
Okay, there's at the one side is depression and no motivation and really badly political situation, but at the other side is a new artist group called Kunstprotest. Which protest?
Как называется группа? Культ-протест.
Cult-protest. Okay, you understand? Yeah.
Те художники и музыканты, которые раньше были демонстративно аполитичны и не интересовались общественной жизнью, возможно, эти выборы, они подтолкнули к тому, чтобы высказать свою позицию гражданскую.
Okay. Also, the artists who earlier were not really political, active or interested, now the situation is bringing them to show their active citizen position or гражданскую позицию. Yeah, their position as a citizen of Belarus in their art. Yeah. And what are the actions? Какие акции делает эта группа Культ-протест? Есть примеры какие-то? Okay, I heard only КГБ. What?
He showed us the building of the KGB.
Yeah.
И там в тюрьме сейчас один из кандидатов находится в тюрьме КГБ, это Бабарыка.
Yeah, one of the candidates is now... in the video, you've seen a KGB building where Andrus was in the video, and there, one of the candidates is sitting there for some constructed crimes.
Этот кандидат, он художников, он в свое время он создавал движение художественное, он выставки организовывал. Возможно, арест этого кандидата он подтолкнул художников к тому и артистов к тому, чтобы объединиться в группу «Культ протест» и высказать свое негодование ситуации.
Okay, the Victor Babariko was also very interested in art. He was a businessman, but he was buying Belarus artist works and organizing exhibitions and everything about art. So now when he got arrested, it was very strong impulse to the artists, for also visual artists, to become political, to make this group Cult Protest and to show them in the political way also. Yeah, it will be nice to see some examples of their action, of their art. Yeah, perhaps Andrus can go. Okay, yeah, now it's difficult. Okay.
Было бы интересно, Андрюс, увидеть, какие там, может быть, проводятся акции, что видно сейчас, но, к сожалению, я не знаю, видеосвязи у нас на телефоне тоже.
Так можно было, он мог остаться в Zoom. He could stay in Zoom, but call you. You need two devices, or I don't know. Okay, yeah. Okay, let's. Thank you, Andrus. Или one more question, perhaps.
Спасибо тебе, Андрюс, большое. Может быть, ты скажешь еще последнее резюме того, что ты желаешь, что ты видишь для искусства и для политической ситуации в стране.
И искусство, оно связано с обществом. И сейчас начинается, с одной стороны, есть депрессия в обществе и страх, но с другой стороны начинает проявляться какая-то самоорганизация и какие-то зачатки гражданского общества, когда люди делают что-то без государства, а сами. И это хороший знак.
Okay. It is, of course, depression at one side with the situation, but at the other side, the artists are beginning, the art is beginning to connect the society. Art is always connected to society, and there's some beginning of a, как сказать, гражданское общество?
Self-organization. So the minds of the people is transforming.
Yeah, гражданское общество is a good point. I don't know how it's in English.
Yeah, but if we can explain that the people are not waiting anymore
for government to act, but acting.
They are helping themselves, and so building an inner feeling of
society, self-organized societies that not always need a government to organize to make a future happen. That's very nice point. The society must work to connect and to organize, and then governments sometimes they will be not able to do something.
Together and take any help from the government if the government is not working in the right way.
Yeah.
Yes, of course.
It's very nice point. Thank you, Andrus.
Спасибо тебе. Мы все решили, все было замечательно. Удачи и до скорой на связи. Короче, пока.
Okay.
Andrus, leave us.
We are already at the end of the show, and yeah,
I also have to leave now.
Yeah.
Guys,
thank you, Katerina.
Thank you very much. It was nice to meet all of you. And I'm sorry that I can't stay for the performance, but I'll listen to your music on Spotify definitely today.
Cool.
Thank you, Katerina. And in 1 hour is also Katerina's gallery on our homepage. So take a look. In 1 hour, Christina will do this. Christina, Thank you, Katerina.
Bye.
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 Of course, you can also enjoy the performances of Yegor and Natalia after the premiere. We will stream the premiere now at 7:15 and 8 p.m. And after that, today, tomorrow, day after tomorrow, and it's always there. You can just enjoy our archive. You can also search a little bit. There are many interesting artists in the past, from April to yet July. There are artists from Germany, Russia, Ukraine, Belarus, some more, and so many things are coming. We are just beginning with this, with new phase of Ostanders, and it's quite today. It's the first session to kick us in this new Ostanders life, and we are happy to have such a great artist for this kick-off. So, Yegor and Natalia,
Bye.
A few words, a few less words. Let's.
Can I say,
yeah.
I'm looking forward to Yegor's show.
Yeah.
I'm at my friend's place, and we are all gonna watch it, have dinner. That's nice. Yeah. So it's in 20 minutes,
Yeah.
right?
It's 1915. Yeah. Now we will change the site, and after this stream, you just actualize your browser at Ostanders.de, and 7:15 p.m. Yegor Zabelov, and 8 p.m. Masterlight. Have fun, and thank you very much to Minsk for this nice conversation. Funny, but also with many deep messages in it. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much,
Thank you.
guys, for
Bye.
inviting. Yeah, and